Good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday. Thought it was Tuesday. Had to put a little thought into that. But apparently it's Thursday already, and I should have known that because yesterday was Wednesday, obviously, and it was my middle son's 18th birthday, so that was kind of a big deal. And so yeah, and I've just got one more, and they're just growing up too fast, way too fast. As you know, I'm going to be drinking my coffee. So today we're going to work on chapter 9 and for Manhardip Singh's 12 Laws of Being Human. I don't know if that comes out okay. Um, it's not a long chapter as most of them. 10 is a super short chapter, so I may even do that one today. And then since these are only 12 chapters, I'm gonna ask what book you guys want to do next. So we'll go over that in chapter 10. But for right now, we'll just do chapter 9, which is the law of introspection. I really identify with this chapter a lot. Well, I identify with all of them, but this one I really identify with. So, the law of introspection. The answer to life's questions lie inside you. All you need to do is look, listen, and trust. So, and I know this, it's hard to find that. The answers lie inside you. You know more than you think you do. The issue is we more often than not keep ourselves excessively occupied and distracted to realize it. We're so used to instant gratification. So if we do not get an answer immediately, we go to Google. This process works great for most inquiries, yet fails with regards to addressing individual questions. So I am 2000% an instant gratification person. I've tried. Well, I'm gonna revisit it again today. I started yesterday with automatic writing. I've tried different things, and if it doesn't work right away, I get really frustrated, and I just want to move on to something else. That's not how it works. You have to stick with it, just like meditating. I meditate a couple of times. It doesn't go the way, or I don't get the results I expect, and then I'm like, oh, this just doesn't work for me. I can't do this. It's not true. I just need to have a little bit of patience. And one of my old friends, I mean, seriously, he constantly would say, "Patience, grasshopper, patience, and I need to have that patience. It hasn't gotten through the old noggin yet, but I am going to make a conscious effort to work on that. Moving forward. So this really is so true. And I will distract myself instead of working on something I need to that's going to, require more concentration. I do. I scroll social media or, I'm watching YouTube videos on different things. And so these are definitely habits I have to work on. And I need to really move away from that instant gratification. The most effective way to find answers to questions about you is to sit with yourself. Slow down, pay attention to the conversation going on in your mind. Wait for your mental cloud to clear out, and the real answer will automatically surface. Trust your instincts and your innermost feelings, whether you hear them as a little voice or a flash of inspiration. Listen to feelings as well as sounds. Look, listen, and trust. Draw on your natural inspiration. All that we want is in us. All we need to survive life and thrive is in us. Sometimes it's layered under the failures we've loved, the lessons we've taken on yet we shouldn't have, or the rules we never again need to yet to live by. Assuming the things you've generally done or the rules you've generally kept are bringing you hardship, it's very well may be an ideal opportunity to let go of them. Too often we let things stay there and claim a space in us despite the fact that they offer us nothing at all. Take a fresh look at things. In the event that something isn't working for you any longer, dispose of it. The things that will work will take its spot. This could feel off kilter for some, and that is completely fine. Like new shoes, better approaches for being on the planet should be worn in. Try not to hold on tight to the ones that are ranking your spirit when there's something there that will sustain it perfectly, assuming you let it. Only you know what you're capable to do. Unless somebody can look into the center of your heart and see the degree of your passion, or see the depths of your soul and see the degree of your will, then at that point, they should not be letting you know what you can or can't accomplish. Since while they might know the odds, they don't know you and what you're capable or able to do. That is something only you know. And that really is true. We oftentimes, and I do this, when we want to do something or we're wondering if we can do it, we will seek out that confirmation in others. And if you pay attention, in my own experience anyway, if it's something I think I can do or I want to do, I'm going to seek out confirmation from people who I know are going to be supportive of me. If it's something I don't really want to do, I'm going to seek that confirmation or lack of confirmation from people who I know deep down are not going to support it and just kind of confirm, oh yeah, I'm right, I shouldn't do that. So we already know inside what we want or what we can do just by, I think, the people we seek to confirm what we want to do, if that makes sense. I hope it makes sense. So we just need to get used to listening to ourselves. What do we want? What do we need? What can we do? What do we want to do? And if we do find ourselves in those situations, let's say the jobs, maybe you consistently keep getting jobs you don't like. Well, maybe step back and think, what is it about the job that draws me in? And what is it about the job I don't like? Why do I keep choosing this? I mean, there is such a thing as being comfortable where you are if you are complaining, or there's a level of comfort in it. And it's not that you're consciously saying, "Oh, I want to complain," or I'm gonna choose these people to be around, or I'm gonna choose this type of life or this type of job. We don't do it consciously, but subconsciously we do it because it's where we're comfortable, right? So we don't want to come out of that comfort zone. But inside of us, we know we need to. We know what we want. It's just sometimes uncomfortable. And that instant gratification gets in the way. We take a step out, we try it, it doesn't work. Well, no, that's not meant for me. And we run back to what's comfortable. I'm not saying it's wrong because I've done it. I still do it. But it takes it does take time. It takes effort to really just sit with yourself. And if something's bothering you, or let's say you can't get something off your mind, try and sit with it. Just try and sit with that particular thought and think, why can't I get rid of this? What is it about this that I keep thinking about? Why do I keep thinking about it? Because by thinking about it, you're keeping it present. And that's actually going to lead into when I do chapter 10 about the law of moving on. So that we'll revisit that. But for right now, let me know your thoughts. And I'm going to work on trying to not stay preoccupied by things. And I'm definitely going to work on that instant gratification, because that has followed me my whole life. And I've probably missed out on a lot of really great things because I haven't had that patience to just sit with something and stay with it long enough to see the end result. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day. I'll see you for chapter 10. And yeah, chapter 10. All right. Bye, everybody.